Ladies and gentlemen, we meet again towards Parashat Chukat, and we see something very, very interesting as far as Emuna is concerned. The story here in our Parashat talks about being attacked by snakes in the desert. And what was the solution of Moshe Rabbeinu? To take a very high pole, and on top of the pole to put a copper snake, and whoever looked up towards this copper snake, so they didn't die from being bitten by the snakes. They were cured. So what is this? What is this exactly? So Rashi tells us the snake doesn't kill and the snake doesn't cure. The issue is, do we have emunah? Do we pick up our eyes to the one above? And do we have emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu? And those who have emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu will live. It's not the only story of emunah in this parasha. We know in this parasha we also have the story of Moshe Rabbeinu, who hit the rock instead of speaking to the rock. And when HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells him the sad news that he's not going into the land of Israel because he disobeyed him, and he hit the rock instead of speaking to the rock, what was the reason HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave? It says, Ya'an lo ha'emantem bi lahakdisheni. The reason you're not going in to Eretz Yisrael is because you didn't have the emunah. It was a lack of emunah. If we say about Moshe Rabbeinu has a lack of emunah, yes. There was some type of fault in Moshe Rabbeinu's emunah, and whoever doesn't have full emunah, Eretz Yisrael is taken away from them. And Moshe Rabbeinu was not let into the land because of that. In fact, we see in Pashas Devarim that when they look back into the issue of the Meraglim of Shlach Lecha, and we find why didn't the Meraglim go into the land of Israel? Why didn't that whole generation go into the land of Israel? Why did they have to stay another 40 years in the desert and die off the whole generation? The pasuk says, because by rejecting the land of Israel, that was an act of a lack of emunah. And whoever has a lack of emunah, Eretz Yisrael is taken from them. And even though they were important people and great people, it was taken from them. Even further back, if we go all the way back to Avraham Avinu, Avraham Avinu got two promises in Brit Ben Abtarim, Parashat Lech Lecha. First promise is he'll have many children. Even though he was an old man without any children yet, he believed. Vayamen b'Hashem, vayachshaveh lo tzedakah. He had emunah, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave him children and many offsprings later on. However, on the second issue, the promise of the land, Avraham Avinu says, "Bameh eda ki erashena." How do I know I'm going to get it? So the Ramban there, Nachmanides says, Avraham Avinu even had a lack of emunah. He didn't believe. He didn't have emunah. He's going to get Eretz Yisrael. You don't have emunah. You want to know? The answer is Yadua Teda. You're going to know because you'll have to wait another 400 years because of this question, because of your lack of emunah. So we see also by Avraham, also by the Meraglim, also by Moshe Rabbeinu, a lack of emunah causes Eretz Yisrael to become inaccessible to them. It becomes further away. And here in the land of Israel, we live a life of emunah on a daily basis. We have 21 enemy countries around us. As we all know, we have currently a terrible situation in our politics. We have a terrible situation as far as economics are concerned, because the price of fuel has gone up drastically, and the price of milk and the price of housing, etc. We have a terrible problem in the educational system at the moment. We have so many problems. But you know what? We live a life of emunah. Right place. There's only one chosen people, and they're in the promised land, And that's the story. We have to understand that the land of Israel is where the promises come true and the dreams come true. This is the place to be for people who have it. Shabbat Shalom.